Hello, Jinder. How is you? Just okay. That's a bit of a mood. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do today. But I knew I wanted to do something. I didn't want to just leave. No stream all of a sudden. Done of grinding for everything up to the ending of Makai Kingdom. Hey, well done. Rock on. What number of, Thank you, boy, Picnic Boy, for resubscribing for the 11th month. I think in a row? Yeah, 11 months! Thank you very much. I appreciate the continued support. Hopefully you continue to enjoy those emotes. Oh, stretch. Today has been a very lazy day for me. Sage is now semi-proficient in the beam blade. Oh my goodness. Ah, if she were here and she read that. I appreciate it. How is you, by the way? At least proficient enough to cut a tank in half in one swing. Do not fuck with Sage, apparently. Okay. Wasn't entirely sure what to do, but it is a new week, and I hadn't gotten this new week started in-game. So I can go out of my way and have some things. Mana can do like 4 in one swing, but that's my character, that's my girl. Of course she would slaughter 4 tanks in a single swing. Do not fuck with Mana. I should put my glasses on. That is how lazy today has been. I haven't really been doing much. Hey Nox, how was you? I had just been vibing most of the day. I was actually considering for this stream starting like a Pokemon Nuzlocke, but then I thought better of it. World of Warcraft? I gasp! Admit that on a Final Fantasy XIV stream? You are a brave and bold man. I think the most fun, though, is Kuro exploding a building with a single bullet. Christ. That's intense. Girl's got some precision. Art is an explosion. Are you being that villain from Naruto or some such? I'm still impressed with myself that I can remember that. That guy, at least. I don't remember his frickin' name, but... Maybe. It's yes or no. I don't really feel like there's a maybe in this situation. Okay. I can run leveling as a ninja. No promises it's gonna go particularly well. I'm not a very good ninja. Hydra, I think. Possibly, and yes. Sorry about that throat clear. Needed my mic. Yeah, today's just been a day. Really all I can say about it. Did a couple errands and kind of been chilling at home. And did some legwork for some jobs. Figure right. I think I remember all the stuff to play Ninja properly. Hopefully, because I've done a little bit of practice. Called a sussery. I believe true art was defined by its performance. Yeah, but Sasori was so fucking crazy in the head that the man would literally kill people. So, you know. He'd kill people specifically by killing himself over and over again. But that's neither here nor there. God, I was such a nerd. Granted, I wasn't a big Naruto nerd, but I was a big enough Naruto nerd. That obviously I remembered this shit. Well, that was someone else. Oh, you're right! Sasori was the puppet master. Yeah. Well, that just goes to show how not much of a Naruto nerd I thought I was, which is good, I guess. Depends on how you quantify that. Oh my god, I just realized I'm fucking number 50 in that list. Okay. But you know what I forgot to do? I think no one said anything. Whoop. There we go. Also, again, pretend those names don't exist. Pretend they don't exist. Okay, so... I'm gonna be a warrior. I should also consider taking my Bobokubo out of the stable. That way I can go murder some fates and proceed with my shared fate progress. While I wait for a leveling queue to pop. Oh, goodness. Fucking stable. We haven't really been using it. Not many of us have been online, but that's okay. We all got our lives and stuff to worry about, and that takes priority. To bring it up from poor to good. That will be enough. Clean. Clean. There we go. Now glowing. Perfect. All right. Back to here. Because I still have yet to completely get that done. Another thing I was thinking of doing today, while I'm on the topic of, like, ideas I had for stream before I ultimately fell on Final Fantasy, was I was considering doing another Mario Maker stream where I would, like, create a level. But I don't really have a good blueprint of an idea. Really, I just have an idea. I don't... Like, I've just started sketching out something for that. Ah, yes. The Monoceros Rampage. Let me at him. I'm gonna say, tank stance? Are you going to turn on, or... That's a lot of... That's a lot. That's a lot of bananas. Why specifically bananas? Good question. Good thing I'm level 90 for this fate. You say, aren't you in free stance right now, Simone? But the idea I have for my Mario Maker level, I do hope to actually create it, is I'm probably gonna do something like an airship level. And I'm going to take the idea of using the... Oh, how would we define it? That piranha plant on the moving platform that we saw that was allegedly a boss in one of the levels that we ran on stream. I'm going to use that idea somewhere in the level. It makes sense, right? It's a bunch of airships in the sky. Why not have some freaking piranha plants in there, right? On, like, flying, moving platforms. It makes perfect sense to me. But don't use them as a boss, because ultimately, piranha plants go down in one hit from a fire flower, or a tanuki tail, or any real, like, attacking ability. So there's really, like... There's really no good way to use a piranha plant as a boss, unless you can, like, prevent it from being damaged somehow. Which, at that point, it's not a boss, it is a, like... time trial, like survive until X, where the boss just gets murdered by a bouncing green shell or some such. Which, let's be real, that's not a boss fight at that point, that's a survival challenge. Like, if I'm going to do a boss fight, I'm going to do something either with one of the Koopa kids, Boom Boom, Bowser, or Bowser Jr. Which, I'm probably going to pick one of the Koopa kids. Oh, right. I ain't got to worry about, like, sinking my level. Very angry tank is angry. I just got hit by that, didn't I? Yeah, it didn't hurt that much. And it's probably going to be an auto-scroller like all airship levels tended to be in Super Mario Bros. 3. It's themed in Super Mario Bros. 3. It's just a matter of, like, what precisely I'm going to put into it and how I want to design the level. God damn it. I tell you, Simone, I will dismiss you if you continue to be a problem. Please, other DPS, fucking stop nodding off and accept so that way I didn't just waste this. Cool. Christ. An extra minute probably could have, like, decided whether or not I killed that thing. Oh shit. Well, I am probably going to make a fool of myself in this one then. Fuck, I do not remember the rotation I'm supposed to use. That was the best thing to use. Oh, fuck me. A little hard to mess up the rotation as a ninja here. Oops. Well, you can if you forget what part of your combo you're supposed to be on. I look like I'm making a giant fool of myself. Really, the test for me is going to be the boss. The bosses. Shit. Oh god, that was... Nope. Nope, that was not smart what I just did there. Right, that's stone shaped. I know what I'm doing. I've played Final Fantasy XIV for how many months? Years? Even? Refresh my charges. Early. Was it? I believe it was. I had it in one. I had it in one. I still fucked it up. Yeah, I'm gonna hold. Oh, rip to that, like, scholar. Gotta be ready for that. Holding force. Ooh, still got hit. That's not good. I also accidentally hit my big damagey, like, single target ability. I could be doing a lot worse as ninja right now. This class is rough. Oh shoot, that should have been a water. Right. Read roll on everything. I definitely lost my charge there. That's okay. Actually, I should hide to get all my charges back. Just in case, because I don't think we got time. Okay, that felt a lot more comfortable as far as, like, ability and, like, ninja usage is concerned. This is a very technical class to play. I don't hate it, but it's definitely, like, not really in my wheelhouse. They don't get too lost in the weeds there. Oh man, my fingers have to dance all over the keyboard with this class. It's something. Word to the wise, if you're just getting into Final Fantasy XIV, don't play ninja unless you are incredibly confident. I'm being greedy. These all count as like our pulls leading up to the boss, so I don't want to pop my cooldown right now. I want them for the boss. I want that big DPS. Make my brain go happy. Which I'm sure my group is thrilled that that's how I'm treating this. Good job, Pippin. And Lise. Away we go. Right. Good adventures go left, but we're going right. Hey, look, it's the secret boss of Final Fantasy 1. Say, there ain't no way you're opening that door, sir. Good God. Fuck. Not my best performance there, but that does the trick. Oh, does that do the trick? Hashtag chakram. We want to be short for that. I actually think it'd be really cool if you were a spellcaster that your damage as a spellcaster didn't get affected by this. Because that's how the status ailment worked in Final Fantasy 3. If you were mini, you could still be a halfway decent spellcaster. Oh, I did that out of order. You gotta remember Bomberman rules. May specifically divide your physical attack and defense by, I think, 8 or 16 in the calculation. That would make sense. Damn. Should have hit. Oh well. But yeah, mini made you weak. Made you real easy to kill with melee, but it did not make you easy. Like, it did not make you any less of a mage. Would have been neat if that was reflected in that fight. But at the same time, it also would have given magic users an inherent advantage. So you'd always want to run this with at least one caster in order to get through it quickly. Remember where I put my buttons. That I will need to roll Magitech Glaives, which are basically just glorified gears. Ribbit, motherfuckers. Ribbit. Ribbit. That might actually hand the lead down. I just got smacked by that blaster, didn't I? Oops. Oh, for God's sakes, you couldn't fucking let me prep. Oh, right. Fuck me running. Did it most assuredly wrong order. Oh, I am just doing it all wrong today. Oh, just leave me to die. It'll be fine, I think. I still managed to do some pretty decent damage, though. Get that right on the nick of time. Hi, underside anima. Just gonna casually let our world get rocked by a fucking whoop. That is much too early for what I want to have it for. Yeah, much too early. I just wasted that. was like the best alternative I could come up with in the heat of the moment. Shoot, not. Oh, that's not good. Healer's dead, and we have no way to bring them back up. I'm gonna say, you better be a good dancer. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. No thanks to you. Okay, that's absolutely almost ready here. When Dancer has to sub for the healer, you know you're in trouble. Yep. Oh, if only I had a good thing for that. Also, you ain't dead yet, and I don't know why you're not using your fucking self-sustain. I know you have some, Dark Knight. Stop pretending you don't. Way too early for that. No, right. This is not the level where it's a guaranteed drop. I want a better gear, though. I want a better gear. Ones. Nope. Nope. Why is it never on the fucking one? Also, look, the boss thing I was working on despawned. Yay. Always the best feeling, you know? Always, always, always. Never not the best feeling. Don't know what you're talking about. Me? Salty? Never. Oh god, I should have mentioned salt. I want a snack. You know, actually, I could technically, like, make some fucking pretzel bites or something. I can do that. And I mean, like, homemade pretzel bites, which, by the way, really fucking good. The one thing I didn't get at first was the, what was it? I think it was the baking soda in boiled water thing that you're supposed to do as part of it. Which is, God, I don't even remember the specific vernacular that was used to define why exactly you do that. But basically, you know how pretzels have, like, that really, like, kind of tough-ish outer skin, but then you bite into it and it's like just a nice soft dough in the inside? That's why you do that little, like, dunk them in, again, I don't remember if it's baking soda or baking powder, in boiled water. As in mini bagels, cheese, tomato sauce, and tiny cubed meat. Some pretzels. No, not bagel bites. The pretzel bites, as in, like, just straight up homemade pretzels, but are like a little bit smaller than your average pretzel. So the humor is not lost upon me. Although, technically, I could make bagels. I have no fucking idea how to make bagels, but I bet I could make bagels. Also, well done, you goobers. You got hit by a bad breath. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. That is an initiation right around these parts. You have to be hit by at least one bad breath. God, actually, that's an initiation right for any Final Fantasy that features a Malboro. Like, it's not even necessarily you have to be hit at least, like, you have to force yourself to be hit by the Malboro. It's gonna happen. Whether you like it or not, it's going to happen. You're gonna get hit by bad breath, and you're gonna have a, pun intended, bad time. Bagels are simply bread loops. Right. Oh my god, that makes them super easy to make. I could totally make bagels. Frankly, I could make any bread. I could also make grilled cheese. A number of things I can make. Although, fuck, if any of my recipes require milk, I'm gonna have to buy milk. We don't have milk in the house at the moment. Yeah, didn't I fucking, like... Yeah, I did get a new mount. Yeah, there it is. I was like, wait, I have a mount, a really neat mount that I'm not currently riding. Why am I not riding it? Then it hit me. Because the Amaro is on my hotbar, but that isn't. Please tell me that was enough for a gold. Fuck off. Well, wait. I know better. Thought I did. But yeah, I have a tank that can fly. Hurt my researcher, prepare to die. That is... What is it? Princess Diary reference? Gear Metal Lex? Yes, exactly. That's one complete challenge at least. It's what tanks are called in the Makai Kingdom? Oh my god, did not know that. That's silly. An obvious Metal Gear reference is obvious. But I can also fire a cannon. See? I also do not know how mana fits in there. The rolling tankard is a dwarf tank. It's not exactly a person tank. Or regular-sized person tank, I should say. They also... Now stick 3 more people in there. Physically impossible. Dwarves would be cramped. Anybody else, physically impossible. Honestly, I think most of the tank is managed by, like, a magically created, like, artificial intelligence. Like, it has to be. And, like, the only thing that, like, one person has to do, or can be piloted by a mechanized automaton, is driving. There is no feasible way that, like, you can fit enough people to have a gunner, somebody, like, working sights, a driver, and whatever the 4th tank role usually is. Probably the guy loading the gun, so the powder monkey. I don't fucking know. That's a roll on a pirate ship. Alright. Time to have my fucking revenge. And this time, no interruptions. Wait to avoid the AoE, then pop it. Did this thing just rustle at me threateningly? I feel like it did. I suppose that would have been something I could have done. I was thinking of another game I could have streamed, because, like, for a while there, up until I started to stream, I'm like, what the fuck do I even play? I didn't have a clue. I just thought, oh, I could have done Mario Kart. Although, part of me remembers, like, oh, no. No, I would not have enjoyed my time. I have very strong feelings about that wannabe party game of a competitive kart racer. Plus, like, God, I've been broke, so I don't even have money to buy the fucking course pack. Not that I really want to. Aside from the fact that the tracks actually look kind of cool. That's about the only reason I want them, like, at all. Like, the sole reason why I want anything in a video game, though, is usually like, ah, yes, that looks cool. I would like that. Like the sole reason I spent any money in free-to-play games. Or extra money on Final Fantasy XIV, for that matter. I bought, like, Mana's main look off of their fucking store, you know? So, you know. Oh, good God. Okay, question for folks in chat that maybe played more of the Final Fantasy games than I have. Because I played Final Fantasy VII, and that's where I know these fuckers from. Do these appear in any other game? Or is it really just Final Fantasy VII and, I guess, Final Fantasy XIV as well? Because it's not a coincidence that these unknown enemies appear in Final Fantasy XIV, right? What's the name? They're just generally known as Unknown. I think this one's specifically Unknown 1 in the crashed sub in Final Fantasy VII. Though it might be Unknown 2 or Unknown 3. I'm not quite sure. It's one of the three unknowns in Final Fantasy VII. Like, they're interesting in Final Fantasy VII because it's supposed to be implied that on the crashed sub where you find them, they're like research experiments. Failed research experiments at that. Gather them all up. Oh, right. There's always follow-up. Well, rip Simone. But not to me. Oh. Not successfully dodged. Oops. I really don't like that machinist. Oh, yeah, a little dull, mayhap, but... Okay. This time I know, don't leave the donut. I forgot to cast Primordial Rend. Or Primal Rend. I got tripped up. This thing is the Primordial Cyclops. No, I'm the best familiar. Still have 12 of these to do an Elpis, and then this place will be complete. And that'll leave another 52 to do an Ultima Thule. It's something. The Phantom Phainopsyche. Phainopsyche? How the hell do you pronounce that? I'm gonna pretend that AoE doesn't exist. apologies for my silence. There's not a lot going on upstairs at the moment. I'm mostly just kind of focusing on the game. Just kind of vibing, you know? Some nights it's just kind of good to be a little bit quiet. Just focus on playing the game. Though I don't want to turn it into like speedrunner McSpeedrun son over here. And I'm only quiet for like 90% of the stream while I focus on doing speedruns. I think it's best if you have like a good combination of like showing skill and knowledge in a game, and to demonstrate both, you know, should communicate with the people that are watching, right? Not that I'm entirely sure what to communicate about here. It's an MMO. Still my basic Wario combo, which is, as far as combos go in an MMO, kind of basic as shit. I press one button 90% of the time. I mean, I press more than one button, for certain. But it definitely feels like that's all I press. One button king. One button queen. One button royal. Though I think there are more egregious offenders of that in this game, perhaps. Although I say that, and I'm like, well, I can't really think of one. Pretty sure the floor overseer will stay for a while. The closest I could think that maybe gets to that extent is like Black Mage, but even then Black Mage is very... It's technical about its positioning, really. Pardon me. Fun. I just remembered I kind of embarrassed myself on the stream because I like pulled all these guys at once as a monk on accident, and it nearly got me killed. Well, guess who's a fucking warrior, bitch? Won't kill me so easily. Bet your lucky stars on that. Very good anime, I've heard. I've only seen like 2 episodes of it. And I've liked what I've seen. Easy. Alright, now I can go run along and do this one. I think I'm at 9 left. Alright. Yeah, 9 left. Very close. Though I don't know if I can get that done in like another hour. We'll have to see. Oh, I completely forgot. I was dabbling a little bit in Mario Maker earlier, and I had OBS open for that because my TV is just straight plumb broken. So that has to be recycled because I'm not... It is like a 7-plus-year-old television. Like, literally, it's just dead. Like, it will not turn on anymore. So I am going to get that recycled instead of, like, worry about fixing it. And in the interim, I got OBS. That'll work as my HD television. Not the pretty solution, but it gets the job done. But that just gets added on to the task list of things that I'm going to have to get done once I get a proper job. Actually, I think I mentioned on a previous stream that my television was, like, just broken. Did I? I think I did. Which sucks, but hey, what can you do about it? I wish it would have lasted a little bit longer, but I mean, hey. For as old as that television was, I am surprised it took until now for it to kick the bucket. I'll let that guy concern himself with a lot of the killing. I'm going to pick up a bunch of, like, stolen documents. Actually, thinking about it, I have never purchased my own television before. So that's going to be interesting. I am definitely going to have to look out for that once I start earning some... Hey, you turned in your shit a little early there, bud. Oh, fucking go. If I turn it in and you're still in the area, you get the reward. Now fuck off. I gotta chump you out of your fucking reward. Also, by the by, there's a snake in my water supply. I think we're sending mixed quotes here, Final Fantasy 14. Because, that's not what Woody says. It says there's a snake in my boot. God, who knew there were fake Toy Story fans in Final Fantasy 14 localization team? Known that for quite a while, that's exactly what happens in the area. Get the full reward. But you have to still be in the zone. You leave the zone, you miss out on the, like, reward. That was a poor time to use that ability. Perhaps that guy finished up his thing. Ooh, something else I had done is I actually took a peek at my Disgaea Nuzlocke file and watched a video to reapprise myself of what the fuck I was doing. I think I'm still in the middle of grinding on the file. I don't, because I still got a party of 4. I don't know what level I want to stop at in order to progress with the file. I think it would be best if I checked on, like, my main file or something to see what level the area is at. Provided that I am far enough along in that file. I think it's on New Game Plus. Wouldn't put it past me. Wouldn't put it past me. But yeah, I definitely want to see just rough about where I want to be before I keep going. Definitely a flaw of mine whenever I've attempted to play in Nuzlocke is I tend to underestimate what level the next challenge is going to be. Much as I would actually like to finish a fucking Nuzlocke, those challenges seem pretty cool. Even though I have my opinion about the mainline Pokemon games, I'm not precisely liking them. Ultimately neither here nor there. Because, like, a Nuzlocke, you don't even play the game as it is originally intended. You play the game how you want to play it anyway. So, and with those different rule sets come, like, a different expectation of how things are going to go and how you're going to go into it. It's like playing Dark Souls in the Fisticup, or rather, Fist Weapon Only challenge that I had going on. I still have going on, I just haven't done it for a little bit. Because it makes you look at the game in a different light. That would be... Glad you can teleport there. That one's way out of the way. Yeah, it's just... You know, with that different expectation comes a different mindset, and, like, more patience for the game. It might be something neat to do. So if I do a Pokemon Nuzlocke, I am probably, if I did decide to record anything of it, I would probably, like, make a heavily edited video. Not unlike kind of how some animation channels tell stories with their Nuzlocks, but I can't draw for shit, so I don't know what the fuck I would do instead. Hello again, time for Revenge Round 3! Or 2. I've lost count. Die. Never go in order of convenience. You go in order of convenience, the timer will run out on the shit that's too far away from you. Wait. I don't know why. That Machinist is just kind of aggravating me, so I kind of hope he went the other direction. Like, incorrectly. Or they just left. I honestly think it's his name. I don't know why, but the fact that his name is named here just kind of irks me. It might be some preconceived notion that I feel like you should have something better than that as a name. Like something of a character. Like, I will fucking take Kyle. Or Fred. I will take Fred as your fucking name over just name here. Please, for the love of God, put something else in the box instead of being a smartass. But there's my preconceived notions. And before, if or when I get big enough on Twitch, I get somebody in the chat that's like, name here, and I'm like, God damn it. But by that point, it's gonna be a deep cut. You can stop with that? Thank you. Well, I tell you to stop, but at this point I'm gonna be a little greedy. There. Good, the fool went the wrong direction, because this is out of the way. You go to the out of the way ones first. Both because they're a pain in the ass to get to, and also because oh no, it's not the person. That's somebody different. Doing it a little incorrectly. By a little incorrectly, I mean they're doing it right for a DPS. You don't usually want to take on more than one foe in these fates if you're not a tank. Or if you can't heal yourself. Dude, fuck off. You've nearly done 50% of the work by yourself. You have a gold. Let me get some kills. You are fine, sir. There you go. Brian Diablo. Why do you have such an edgelord name? I don't know. But I like you a hell of a lot more than name here. I am not going to get over this. Like, it just bothers me that much that somebody would be that big of a smartass. Yeah, I guess technically it's faster. Like, fuck. Just hit random if you don't fucking care. Kind of sort of what I did. I really didn't know what to name my character, honestly. But I originally got Fumanoff as Zed. And then I switched servers, and I had the name change, so I name changed to Tumanoff as Zed. And that is the origin of Mana's name. You're welcome. Put that in the non-existent wiki. Yep, we already knew how this was gonna work. Thing is that in this fate, the Minotaurs and the Melaneons are, like, actually enemies. They will charge at each other if you don't, like, do anything in the fate. So the entire idea, then, is, like, if you get them together like this, they will actually hurt each other with their AoE, which is good for you, and good for fate progress. God, it's a video idea, and I've got nothing to show for it. But another thing I was considering doing at some point was doing, like, class guides for Final Fantasy 14. Fuck if I know what I can say that nobody else has said about these classes, but I can definitely put my own spin on it. Let's take a closer. Who the fuck? God damn it. I mean, I do that all the time too, but it's still frustrating to see. It is literally a situation of like, yes, hi, hello, I do not care about you or anything that you would like to do as a player. I'm going to make progress on this fate by myself. Good day, sir. Get a bronze. I actually got a silver. That doesn't count toward my shared fate, by the way. For this to tick up, you have to get a gold. So, like I said, it's annoying, but I do it all the fucking time, too, so. Plus, fates expire after a certain amount of time, and you have to get them started at some point. So I get it. I am slightly ticked, but I understand. Hello? Bait department. Run out of stock, or... I really just need 3 more fates, and then I'll be on my way. I'm actually surprised. I didn't think I'd get all these fates done in an hour. I thought they'd, like, spawn slower or take longer. But due to some folks still grinding out fates in Elpis, I got lucky. Oh, fuck. Have they been farmed out or something for a little bit? I hate it when games have little hidden mechanics like this. I would rather that they be transparent so I understand what the fuck's going on. Very no bueno. Damned. Right, fine. Go murder Leviathan real quick, I guess. While I wait. As always, gonna solo it, because it is a level 50 extreme, and I am level 90. I am going to wipe the floor with this soluble rag of a fish that literally made no sense. Like, fish are not soluble. Not under normal circumstances, anyway. Bye. Actually, you didn't get the cast off. Good! The Dreadstorm is actually the one thing in this that could still kill me. Primarily because once the fences go off, and if Dreadstorm is still up, I will probably run off the side of the boat and into the water below. Sonic boom, sonic boom. I swear I've shared this on stream at some point. I actually don't know if they say sonic boom or what. Not on the right side. Woo, just dodged it. I don't need to do it for this bit. Like, I have too much HP, even if I don't have the shield up, it can't kill me. Because this is the period of time where, for an end rage, they've just made it do a shitload of damage. They didn't actually make it do 99,999,000. Or rather, 999,999 or whatever. Which would basically be damage limit. Even at this level, nobody has over 1 million HP. Even with this Epic Echo, which just gives you a shitload of HP. Okay, did any fates spawn while I... Yes, good. Okay. Literally just want 3 of these. All I'm asking. So I know I said you don't go for the more convenient spots, but exceptions are drawn when the most convenient spot is currently being worked on. Then you want to rush over there as fast as possible. Basically, whatever one is going to have the least amount of time left for you to actually do by the time you get over there. Ooh, actually, these guys hit harder. So the 3 of us working on this fate last time. And there's more of them, and it takes more to clear. Hi, yes, hello. Welcome to the world of fates, where they scale based on how many people cleared the fate last time. It's actually really annoying. Makes soloing them a bitch. So get your fucking ass over here. Like, I don't hate it, and I definitely feel like it's a smart way to balance it, because if people are just, like, grouping up and grinding the fuck out of fates, you kind of want them to scale in difficulty, but I would definitely appreciate it if it took longer to scale to this point. Where'd it go? But yeah, it's definitely a, like, angry mono moment. Especially if, like, you just get into an area after a big ol' fate train had, like, wrecked through the place. And the first new fates that spawn, you just kind of have to go, well, son of a bitch, I literally can't clear this. You just kind of have to, like, throw your hands up in defeat and be all like, well, I have to wait until these fates reset. Or get people to, like, come and help me out, I guess. Also, is that fucker wearing Noctis's coat and stuff and a fedora? That is exactly what that fucker... Well, it's not a fedora, it's a cowboy hat, but still. I have opinions. I have opinions of that character design. It ain't my fucking character, so it don't fucking matter to me. You know what would be better if they dynamically scaled based off the participants? This is true. Like, it would be 100% better if, like, the fate scaled based on however many people were currently in the fate. Because that's ultimately what happens after the fate respawns, is that it dynamically scaled. I think the one problem you have to worry about are ranged characters that are standing outside of the zone, or the fate zone. Because I don't think you could really program it easily to detect players that are just, like, not inside the Fate area, but still participating in the Fate technically. And if the solution to that is if you cross into the Fate zone to be counted and then you can run out, well then there lies a problem of what happens if the player doesn't stay in the zone. How does the program resolve that? Like, I guess you could technically, like, ping the player, check their position, and see if they are still in the zone. Might cause a little bit of game slowdown if you do that, especially in areas that are very high in congestion as far as, like, players in the zone. In this case, I'm going to be a lazy bastard. More checking active targeting, not location domain. I suppose. I think my primary concern is how that would affect the connection speed and stuff, because it's going to be more processes for however many players are in the area. Like, I definitely... Something could also be running through to get somewhere else. True. I would still wonder, like, how much of the load on the server constantly checking for active targets would... or active participants in a Fate, basically, would cause on the server. And whether or not that would affect, like, ping and latency or anything. I don't know. I literally don't know enough about the subject to actually comment. I'd be curious to find out. I just don't know at this time. It's definitely a solution. This was cleared by, like... Oh, what? Wait, no, this may have been cleared by more people. That's why it's a little bit difficult. I mean, even then, whatever hidden timer happens in these zones, or whatever based on number of fates cleared, even if a big-ass fate train runs through and clears his, like, fates over and over and over again until they're, like, nigh impossible for a solo player, if the timer runs out, it doesn't do anything for the zone fate counter or whatever, and it'll pretty quickly respawn. And that's my final level for Elpis, as far as Shared Fate's concerned. There's one more area, and then I will unlock all rewards from trainers, or traders, rather, and the Razet Han trader. And it's going to be another 52 fates, I believe. A lot of work. Crazy for doing it. Lamp. Stars long dead. Sky unsundered. Just fucking get a Hitlo Deus card. Gotta love how Triple Triad just does not give a shit about, like, who a person is. You probably have a Triple Triad card. Which I think is silly. The fucking innkeepers in this game have Triple Triad cards. Come on! It does not matter who you are. You probably have a triple triad card. As far as I understand, is how it worked in Final Fantasy VIII, anyway. Okay. Now I want to make a triple triad, like, 3D game, where instead of cards, you have cubes. Oh god, and what, every side of the 6-sided cube has a number, and it's like a 9x9, or not 9x9, a 3x3x3? That would be silly, but it'd also add, like, just an extra layer of complication. I definitely feel like probably closer to 5x5x5. Holy cow. That is a big hand. Not just the faces, but also the edges and corners. That's too many numbers. That's too many numbers. I feel like that's a little much. So that might just be me. God, I am still waiting for Sage to get to like to this area and Walker. She's still got a ways to go. She's still working on Shadowbringers. Better not be watching this VOD or this stream, by the way. I'll be very upset. The hell? Far from the madding horde. Oscar devotee. Okay, they don't count for progress. Basically just killed the boss. Oh, but it aggroes all of them. Okay, so these guys do matter. Gilead's first then. I'm probably not gonna do too many of these fates here. Like, God, the past hour has been me doing nothing but fates, man. And, like, two duty things. Duty finder things. One was solo and one was a dungeon with ninja. Which, the ninja content, I feel like I botched a little bit. That is definitely, like, the hardest class for me. Again, like I said earlier, it's definitely not a class I recommend people to start playing as. Not unless you are very confident in your ability to, like, do very good rotations. See if I can get this big old Dargan to take more damage. I think it's doing mostly physical damage, but this reflects back. Oh yeah, we got this in the bag. Ooh, also, there's a patch that dropped for Final Fantasy XIV recently. And the patch was basically just like PvP hotfix. And you know what? Lots of classes got buffed. Summoner did not get nerfed. Monk was untouched. Which is all very surprising to me. I was expecting a ton of nerfs to head into the direction of those classes, but I guess some other classes were just underperforming. So instead, they just pulled them up. Which makes sense, I guess. Like, you want people to want to play classes instead of, like, not want to play them. And you don't want to have players feel bad about the game because their favorite class ended up getting nerfed because it was too good. Everything else getting buffed is equivalent to a nerf. Yeah, psychologically, it doesn't feel that way, is my point. So, I still find it a little odd that, like, Monk didn't get, like, buffed. Or Dragoon. Like, it was Black Mage, Astrologian, a couple others. A couple other big name ones, like, Red Mage. I think Machinist was on the list? Like, it was all interesting classes that I didn't think were underpowered, but then again, thinking about it, I didn't see them in PvP as much as some of the other classes. You know, like Ninja, which has the most busted limit break as far as I'm concerned, where it just literally reads, hey, if your opponent is below this much HP, just kill them. Regardless, like, I definitely think it shook up PvP. Fuck, how did that get activated so fast? Which really should be a samurai trick. God, actually, samurai has something just as nasty. Thinking about it. It's supposed to be a defense mission. We're supposed to be defending the brethren. Yeah, I'd have to double check, but Samurai also has like a really fucking mean limit break. It also has a really mean single target ability that basically reads like, if you hit a single target with this, just deal a shitload of damage. It's definitely something to look up. I haven't really looked through all of them. Profile. $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Right then. Their limit break. Don Tetsuken. 24,000 damage. Target is afflicted with Kuzushi. Deal damage equal to 100% of their max HP. AKA, just fucking kill them. Ignores the effects of guard when dealing damage. And then Kuzushi. is applied. Is given by Hisatsu Chiten, which reduces damage taken by 25% and delivers an attack with potency of 2,000 every time you suffer damage, which gives them Kazushi. Basically, if they smack you, you then just turn around and kill them while you have Chiten up. Which, based on the little art, I have to assume is like you, like, sheath your blade in order to, like, do a counterattack. So if you do that and then you get hit, and then you can just counter and murder. It's gross. Everything in PvP is fucking gross. I still like Monk, but it is definitely not nearly as powerful as it could be. Because it does 12,000 damage. If they are not guarding, deal an additional 12,000 damage. It removes their guard otherwise. They're also afflicted with Meteor Drive, which causes them to be unable to move until this ends, basically. Though you can Rising Phoenix to do 3,000, or you can do, like, another 6,000 or 12,000 damage total. Or better yet, you can use Enlightenment, which makes it so you deal another 12,000 damage. Just period. Oh, it says next weapon skill or Meteor Drive used on target will deal additional damage with a potency of 12,000, which lasts for 3 seconds. You basically have to Enlightenment and then pursue with a Meteor Drive, and then you deal, if they're not guarding, a grand total of 36,000 damage, which is like most of anybody's health bar in PvP. Like, Monk is gross. Monk also just disables your guard. So if you're guarding, hoping to get away, and there's a Monk on the enemy team, you just done fucked up. God, I am not doing my fake grinds right now. I think I can get one more in. Like, I'm also measuring how I feel right now as a person. And, like, though I could keep going for a little bit longer, I think it's going to be for the best that we get measured in about 20 minutes end stream. Just, today's been a day. That's all I can really say. I'm still happy I streamed. You know. Good just to be here and stream. Do you want me to fight this guy? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. How the fuck did you get over here already? I just got hit by Dark Wave. Rude. Also, damn, Dargan's level 89. Jesus. Yeah, no, PvP, everything feels really powerful, which is good, but also, like, damn, that's hard to balance. Samurai. I'm still insisting on calling that Easy Monk, and it really is just Easy Monk. But then again, I am very biased. Like, yes, hi, hello, have you met me? I'm main Monk. I may also be a little bit biased because of many of the classes in this game, it is right next to Ninja, 10,000% the lead class. Final 13's on sets again. Which really should be... Oh, well, that's exactly what you said. Oh, well, there you go. I didn't read that previous comment. But yeah, I may be an anime nerd, but I also have my limits. Like, I don't really have an interest to main that class, and even then, I don't... It's not that it's unfun. Don't get me wrong. Samurai's actually a lot of fun. Just... blah. Blah, I'd rather play Monk. Monk's got the, like, right level of complexity for me. Fuck off, the damn dragon. Yeah, we can do another one. Like, the more progress I get done now, the better. I definitely feel like after stream's done, I'm gonna see if I can make a little bit more progress in Pokemon Black. Oh, no. Oh, I was wrong. It was... how many? 56, I guess? 58, maybe? Do a lot more fates than I thought. Which, by the by... what a fucking slog. Right at the end game, and I am just fucking forced to just grind in Pokemon Black. I fucking hate it. Okay. That's not a donut, that's a circle one. Definitely good at reading those. God damn, this is like one of the harder fates. Expect this in like one of the relic weapon zones, not out in the middle of the field, Jesus. Alright. That's some good progress for the day, so thinks I. I think I can... Really? Alright, that is actively annoying. Go back in my pocket. Or wherever you go. Alright. In you go, Simone. I check with my retainers, and then we'll just kind of hang out for like 10-ish minutes. Yeah, it was nice to have just kind of a chill, casual stream today. Sell everything? Oh my god, I think you sold everything. Well, I'll be damned. Yeah, I nearly have 2 million gil on my person. What the fuck are you used for? Obviously, you're crafted. Oh. Okay, then. All right. Keep that handy. That's actually useful. I don't think I can actually craft those ingots yet. Yeah, more FC plots were claimed. Even that medium one down there, which is very good. Finally, like, Creative Team 13 got, like, their stuff together. Alright, well... here's to hoping that on Saturday we are 100% ready and willing to do 4 flasks, right? I should be. Yeah. Let's see what would hold me back then. At this juncture, I don't really have much more that I want to do in Final Fantasy 14. Extract materia. I'm looking for time wasters at this point. There we go. I get the sense... No. Okay, that's good. That is actually relevant materia. That is what we like to see. But yeah, this was good. I think I needed this a little bit today. Because honestly, for the longest time, for most of today, I just didn't really know what to do. Ran my errands and I just kind of vegged out at home. One more quick, like, fate thing. The Naval Extreme is what I'm looking for, because it's on there. Yeah, go. Am I told stream that I actually did these synced back during Heavensward? Like, I actually went into these... I did it the wrong way, and I waited for hours in the Duty Finder, waiting for parties to form up for these, and we managed to do them. I regret every fucking second of it, but we managed to do them. They were not easy, suffice to say, but we did it. We managed. And now I just refuse to do any of this older content synced. And I have told my friend Sage that if ever she wants to go back to this, I'm not making her run it synced. That is going to absolutely be her decision. Oh, why did I do it that way? That's the wrong one you want. There we go. You want that tasty sound effect. what? I still got it in me. One more. One more, and this one's actually kind of tough. And as a result, is better to do like this. This one is Thornton's Reign. Have I done this one on stream before? If I hadn't, it's the Knights of the Round. Which that one, I'm pretty sure is just a Final Fantasy VII exclusive summon materia. Start with the King, King Thornton, in this game. Guy was actually tough, and I do genuinely need hard to solo when the level cap was level 80. I actually couldn't do it. Now we're on to EDR and DPS check phase. Which unfortunately means I can only soak one of these when I'm supposed to be able to soak all four. So that's a lot of paralysis, basically. Something to work through. Which I can out DPS, which is fine. That's DPS check 1. I want to build up more of this gauge. If I roll thrust, I don't want to be hit into the middle if I can help it. Or rather, to the edges, that'll instantly kill me. Now, the race against the clock here. There goes one. Because these two, I already killed one, but you're supposed to tank them separately. Because otherwise, had I let them survive, one of them gets a shield buff, which makes them take a lot less damage, and one of them gets a sword buff, which makes them deal a lot more damage. And if they're close to each other, they will both get both buffs, which is just really shitty. And it basically means they are both nigh on unkillable, even if you're level 80. Because, you know, you're supposed to do this with the whole, like, 8-man group. There's supposed to be 6 DPS. Well, unfortunately, as the one really good tank, I am... Oh, okay, that didn't instantly kill me. I thought it would. I can only do so much damage. Like, I am maybe the equivalent of 4 DPS at level 80. Maybe. Like, that is a loose guesstimate. Good. Did this in order. At level 90, I am more than enough. All right. We literally just survived most of the Knights of the Round summon, and now it's time for the big one. Oh yeah, I must have shown this on stream. God damn it, that's my monitor! Now for the rest of the fight. Which unfortunately can actually very well kill me if I'm not ready. Because now he'll summon Knights of the Round over and over again. And these two fuckers will stun me and cause problems. And I do mean problems. Like, now my physical vulnerability's up. So King Thorn is now going to deal a shitload of damage to me. Especially when we get to... Not... Ancient Quagga. Nah, it's magic damage. When he powers up his attack, because I'm still physically vulnerable, I dodged a hit. Ignites the round. Oh, well, no, I might be fine. I think I got lucky. Or maybe I'm just lying to myself. Oh, well, this is just rude. I was gonna say, I will survive, provided that's not an insta-kill mechanic. But that is that fight soloed. Shit's hard. Alright. That's definitely gonna be enough from me for tonight. Thank you for those of you who watched any part of this stream. I appreciate your continued patience with me. And your continued support just by being there, subscribing, tipping, whatever. I really appreciate it. Always will and always do. With that said, Saturday will be 4 flasks. I don't quite know what I'm going to be doing for all 4 games, but I'll figure it out when we get to the day. I think I could get some ideas put together before then. Yeah, I think I could. Anyway, please remember, folks, that you are always welcome here at Mona's Potion. I just realized that the burn I got yesterday, or rather the day before yesterday, is starting to peel. I burned my arm on my oven door. Not fun! Do not recommend! And I will see you next time. God, I fucking hate how that feels. I didn't find a raid target. Is there anybody I want to raid? Not particularly, but I'll host somebody. Yeah, I'll host. I'll host Cole. Man, I'm turning into a South Park character. There it is, host. Yeah, when did I turn on caps lock? There. Here we go. All right, I will see you guys next time. Take care.